All right, Jolly. So what we talking about today?
So Scarce. Scarce is a popular YouTuber. Yeah, he basically just talks about the news,
Mm.
YouTube news, streaming news, Twitch news, that kind of thing. I watch it sometimes. I don't know why. It's like it's a little bit better than Drama Alert.
Mm. 𝐾𝐨𝐧'𝐭 on it.
Yeah, I like it a little bit better than Drama Alert because it's just like it's specific, factual news, blah blah blah. This is what happened, and it's not a hell of a lot of drama, but you can kind of see where things went and how it goes and shit like that. So recently, there was a Twitch hack where some hackers got into Twitch's accounts, and supposedly they said that nothing else was leaked. It was just the amount that Twitch streamers were making over the past month and over the past 2 years. And it showed them in numbers like top to bottom, whatever. For everybody that you could think of who was like a name on Twitch, it showed how much they earned. It was a lot of fucking money. And then there was also another YouTuber, I think, that they were talking about. It was this guy who basically does, you know what a mukbang is?
Some kind of Asian thing, right?
Well, I guess, yeah. But it's basically where you eat in front of the camera. And usually it's like a lot of food. Yeah. But it's the whole genre is called mukbang. It's where you eat a bunch of food in front of a camera. And it did start in one of the Asian countries where like the whole loneliness thing kicks in. It's like, you're eating with friends or whatever, and that's how they did with live streams.
Okay, so they're trying to do that online through streaming.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it's been a thing for a while now.
Okay.
It started, but there's this guy who basically did it, and who's doing it, and he's chasing viewership, and we can see that here. We're just gonna react to the video, but if you want to see the actual video, you guys go ahead and check out Scarce's channel. We're not gonna do this often.
All right.
It's Scarce here. Now, our first story of today comes from Twitch. So just this morning, there was a massive leak regarding Twitch. And apparently, every single streamer on the entire platform of Twitch have had their payouts leaked. That's right, all the money they made on Twitch from the last 2 or so years has been leaked. And we have real numbers here to share with you guys. It says here in an article from The Verge that Twitch appears to have been hacked, leaking source code for the company's streaming service, and it also shares details from creator payouts. An anonymous poster on the 4chan messaging board has released a 125 gigabit torrent, which they claim includes the entirety of Twitch and its commit history. So this person who posted this on 4chan is saying here that this was designed to foster more disruption and competition in the online video streaming space. The Verge is also confirming here that this leak is in fact legitimate, and it includes code that is as recent as this week. So this leak is huge. I mean, there are so many different things involved with the leak, but what's really interesting about this is
3 years worth of detail regarding Twitch's payouts, the entirety of Twitch.tv with, what the hell is commit? I mean, comment history going back to early. Yeah, that has to be comment, not commit.
Well, who made that mistake several times?
I know. I don't know what that is. Source code for the mobile, desktop, and video game console Twitch clients. Code related to proprietary SDKs and interval AWS services used by Twitch. An unreleased stream competitor from Amazon Game Studios. Oh, Steam competitor. Data on other Twitch proprietaries like IGDB and CurseForge, Twitch's internal security tool. Golly, that's a lot. So, man, I feel like that's an inside job right there. Somebody had to have some kind of code to get into that shit.
Could be.
Like, get into that much from outside source? That's crazy.
Or they just had it somewhere and they just went in and grabbed it on a file or something.
That sounds like some anonymous shit.
It's exposed 3 years of details regarding creator payouts on Twitch. And it looks like every single streamer on Twitch is having their paychecks exposed right now. And you have so many people on social media talking about how much money every single streamer has really made on Twitch. It also says that the leak doesn't appear to include password or address information on Twitch users, but that doesn't mean this information hasn't been obtained as a part of this breach. In fact, the leaker seems to have focused on sharing Twitch's own company tools and information rather than code that would include personal personal accounts. The YouTuber Muda tweeted this out. He says, "No way this is real. If this is true, everything on Twitch, including source code and payouts, are leaked. Change passwords. I'm hoping that addresses aren't a part of this." And that's right. You have a lot of creators now telling Twitch streamers to change their passwords, change whatever you can on Twitch, because they're not sure how much data has really been breached on the platform. And obviously this has turned into a very serious situation for a lot of the top Twitch streamers. Know Something tweeted this out. He says Twitch has just had a major leak of a lot of stuff, including their monthly payouts to streamers. And he shows the money that these streamers have made just last month alone. That's right, just in the month of September, this is how much money some of these top streamers have made. And the top paid streamer from last month seems to be 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞. It looks like he made over 7.
Okay, you remember Pokemon when we had that?
I was about to say something about that. I was like, I mean, with her name being out there like that, I thought that she'd be bigger than that.
Well, here's the thing. So that was last month. So remember, she was talking about how she cut off her, I think her subscriptions, no, her donations or something like that, and she just I think donations and subscriptions. So now she just lives off of sponsorships and shit like ads and stuff like that. So she says she was telling her audience to treat themselves like it's supposed to be free, blah, blah, blah. $38,000 a month?
Yeah.
Isn't that different from $752,000 a month? It's not. Like in terms of, yeah, it's more money, but quality of life is still the same. It's still the same. You can have any apartment that you want. You can have any house that you want. You can do whatever you want. You can live wherever you want. It doesn't change.
Most people make that much money in a year. Like I think I make like what, 42 grand in a year.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's in 1 month. Yeah.
1 month. So that holier than thou shit, like to me, that doesn't fly with me. That's still way more money than anybody can do with. That's more than winning the fucking lottery.
Yeah.
How you get what, $2,000 a week or some shit like that for the lottery for 20 years? That's more than that.
456,000 in a year off of that.
In a year. Come on now. Fuck out of it. That's some doctors don't even make that shit.
Hell no.
So saying, treat yourself, but then like trying to put down other streamers like XQC and all them other ones that make $700,000 a month. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, you making like, $500,000 a year. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. And then
you make as much because I think doesn't the president make like 500 grand a year salary?
I think so.
Like like she makes 450 so she's almost making the amount of money the president would make in just what he gets paid for being president.
And that's what I mean. It's like that idea that everyone is coming down on these streamers because they make so much money. They've been streaming how long? Years. Some of them maybe like 1 or 2 years and they just blew up overnight. But at the same time, I feel like a lot of people take it out of the consumer's hands.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay these people. Nobody's forcing you to go into your pocket and pay $5 to $6 to subscribe to these people. Nobody's forcing you to do that. And they're not making you do it. That's your fucking choice. And if all the people want to support that person and it accumulates to that much money, fuck it. So what? So what?
Yep.
At one point, everyone on the planet who was rich now at one point was broke, except for the people who was born in the money and it was handed down to them. Like, there's no difference. So why are you mad at the person who's getting the money as opposed to the people that's giving the money?
Yeah, I'd be more mad at them. But then again, it's their money to give. So why are you getting mad at somebody else who's choosing what they want to do with their money? Exactly.
I don't have nowhere near that much money. If in these terms, I'm flat out fucking broke.
Dude,
damn near homeless. That shit doesn't bother me at all. I don't care. They can be in a whole nother tax bracket, whatever. Look, must be good to be there, whatever. But I'm not finna say stop doing that shit or like look down on somebody just because they want to, keep getting paid the exact same thing and like every month. Like, man, worrying about people's richness, that shit is for the birds, man. Like if you want to be rich, go work your ass off and be rich. If you feel like they should be doing something, fuck it. You do something.
In today's day and age, somebody's hustle and let's say online hustle as you call it. It could be whatever. You could stream, you could do YouTube, you could do TikTok videos. It's so many avenues that you can use to get money. It's just you have to be able to either, like, number one, sell out or do what works, or be a lady showing some cleavage. If you're willing to do that. But outside of that, I mean, you just got to get lucky. I mean, it's a venue just like anything else. And it's a venue that's just gonna get bigger and better as the years go on. Like, by the time we're like our parents' ages and shit, the internet's gonna be a whole different place with a whole different people. It's like, look at all the women who started to do OnlyFans since that picked up and became a thing.
So many.
Yeah,
I don't think I'm gonna find a wife that hasn't had an OnlyFans account at one point in time.
Like, I don't even look at OnlyFans like that, but even I know just because I look at other shit that people always market shit on. I'm tired of seeing like pictures of like a lady and it'd be like, oh, check out my OnlyFans or check out my Instagram. It's the same kind of hustle, but in a different way. Just I guess the more pornographic way. So hey, make your money how you make your money. It is what it is.
This is what gets me. The streamers are upset that their payouts got leaked.
That means they can't just lie to their fans no more. That's what that means.
Exactly. I can find a bunch of YouTube videos where YouTubers have come out and said, this is how much money that I make on my YouTube channel. And they show all their payouts. They show their entire AdSense history. And then they show different sources of income. Because somebody, like, I think one or two people made it a thing. Right, because before that used to be secret. Like, nobody would talk about this shit. Yeah. Just like Twitch streamers, like, nah, we ain't even talk about how much money I'm making. You can clearly see that you drive around Lamborghinis and shit. Like, even renting those things costs a lot of money. So, a few YouTubers made these, and then it just caught on. Everybody was like, okay, well, how much money do you make at 1,000 subscribers? How much money do you make at 2 million subscribers?
Trying to math it out.
Yeah, trying to math it out. And people was like, here, this is how much money 1,000 subscriber channel makes. And then they went into the AdSense. Well, and the only reason I make this much money is because I don't do video games and this kind of stuff, because the AdSense on it is a lot lower on those. I do housing videos. So housing and legal stuff, the AdSense is like $18 per word as opposed to 2 cents per word. So like that's the difference. And it becomes a fascination thing. And the audience, the subscribers, don't care. The subscribers are like, cool. Like, one, you're being open and honest. And they can still continue to either support you in any way possible, or they can just watch your shit. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't affect their enjoyment or their vision of what the content is.
Exactly. But when you have Twitch streamers who are these online personas in live time, to me, Twitch streaming is just like being an e-girl. It's you're putting on a persona, even just like YouTube, you're putting on a persona, but you're actively lying to the people in your chat. Yeah. It's like, oh, I don't do much. This is all I do every day, blah, blah, blah. And the only thing that people see is this shit here. The stuff that's behind you. They're not seeing the fucking Lambos in the yard. They're not seeing maybe the private jets, maybe on your Instagram or some shit like that. But like, no one's really putting two and two together. How can this person afford this much money? They're not putting a dollar sign to the lifestyle.
Yeah.
Come on now. Shit makes sense. It makes sense for these people to be making this much fucking money. And you haven't even seen how much Critical Role makes. Critical Role make $9 million.
I thought that was them right there. Moist Critical, but yeah, that must be somebody else.
Now, Critical Role, these guys,
the Dungeons and Dragons thing.
Man, those voice actors. I was like, I haven't seen a lot of these people in a lot of like voice acting recently. They don't have to be. They make $9 million in 2 years. Fuck voice acting.
Yeah, they probably
voice
work
act
because
all you want on the show.
They probably work when they want to work or when they get tired of not working.
They don't have to. They just do this all the time. That's it. Every Thursday they do this. It's amazing, and that show is fucking amazing. It's amazing. Like, the reason I did D&D was because I love that shit so much. Not for the money, but because I love that, like, that camaraderie, the stories, everything. That shit was dope. And they started off with, I think, 6 people. You know, just them doing shit, and now they got teams of people, crew. Like that money gets split a lot of ways.
Yeah.
It makes sense for them to make that much money, and
Yeah.
they've been doing it for a long time. Like
And you're
8
dealing
years?
with essentially famous people. So
Yeah.
their fans and their popularity will feed into whatever they do. That also blows up Critical Role and stuff like that too.
Just like all
And
these people here.
and geek culture becoming more prevalent too. So more and more people are getting into it.
Yep.
So
The only thing I can say like here is like this is just what Twitch pays these people, not what
sponsors and ads.
Ads like that. That could be a whole nother 10, 20,000 per sponsorship. You know, that's a lot of money. Amaranth, you can see her there. She got banned recently, but she does those hot tub streams. She has an OnlyFans account. Like she makes shit tons of money too. So like this stuff goes a long way. It's not even counting people's like alternate sources of income.
Yeah. Yeah, which if they have their own brand, then they can move people around or not move people around, move money around and get money from all different sources to get more stuff just by being a brand, and fans jump from platform to platform.
Yup.
So you know
that's it.
You know what this tells us, right? Like, why aren't we streaming? Because apparently
aren't we streaming?
We're in the wrong business. Like how much do YouTubers make when they stream? That's what I want to compare this to.
It depends. So there's been an issue with that where Pokemon is talking shit about YouTube too, because YouTube is looking for more streamers.
Yeah. Always.
They already got what was that guy's name? I think Tim the Tap Man. There was the guy with the mustache. What was his name? Dr. Disrespect. You know, they got a bunch of people. Well, not a bunch, like probably like 3 or 4 people from Twitch to go over to YouTube to stream full time. Not full time, but stream there permanently, like as a partner. And YouTube's looking for more top talent, but there's tons of YouTube streams, but they're just not as popular as those. Yeah. And I don't ever believe that YouTube will get as popular as Twitch, because Twitch is known for a streaming platform. YouTube is not known for streaming. YouTube is known for
videos,
free video content. That's why video content doesn't work on Twitch. It's not known to be a live platform. They're just trying to move people over, and what they're gonna see is people don't want to be on YouTube watching live content unless it's something that's specifically unique to YouTube. That's it.
Or
there's nothing unique,
or if it's something they really, really want to see.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, what was the guy we used? Samuels. What's his name?
Who?
Kevin Samuels.
Oh yeah.
When he does his live streams, man, I was just in there counting the money. Like, not only does he have a subscription based thing on YouTube, but he also has it where, like, when he's streaming, like, people will send in donations just to get their comment read or comment seen. And those donations add up. I just sat in on a stream one time and just added up all the donations. He had like $500 in one stream. Just from comments. I'm like, good Lord.
Yeah, because people like I don't ever watch anybody's streams except I know there's a couple, like, I guess you can call it movie reviews or like movie industry things that people talk about. And I forget what this one guy's channel is, but I watch some of his live stuff, and people do the same thing. Like, they donate some money, and it's like a super chat or whatever, and then they read whatever the chat is for however much money they get donated. And that's not bad. I mean, you could do that. I mean, if people are willing to just send you money to hear what you have to say, I mean, yeah, is what it is. We need to do that shit. Like, why aren't we doing that shit?
I don't know. Just didn't think about it.
So
you don't really have anything to do but react to videos.
It's true too, but
at the same time, that's what Pokemon does. All she does is react to videos in front of a fucking live audience. But at the same time, she's a chick too, so
yeah, that's half the battle right there.
I can't show cleavage. We're
definitely not that. I mean, I could probably green screen something up, put like a fake picture on the side. You know what? We need to do? We need to find an artist, get into that VTube and shit, and then do that of like two chicks. That could work.
That happened. Has that
I've
happened?
seen a few gameplay channels do that where they just started doing VTubing, and I was like, you know what? I'm not mad at this because I would watch it.
I'm good. I'm good. There are certain things. There are certain lines I just don't want to cross. Like, nah.
Yeah, me too. But at
If it
the
ain't
same
in me to
time,
do it, I don't want to. I don't want to chase.
yeah,
I don't want to chase fans off of a gimmick. That's what I'm trying to say.
yeah,
Because VTubing to me is a gimmick. But if you're a VTuber and like you just don't want to show your face, that makes sense because it's like it's safe and blah blah blah. But at the same time, there's those out there that you just get like big titty anime chicks to VTube with, and you got horny ass guys like going after that shit. It's like nah.
that's what I would do.
Like,
I mean, it's not me selling out, but I look at it like this: sex sells for a reason.
I know,
So,
but what kind of audience do you want? Like, what kind of community do you want to build? That's the thing, my thing.
Yeah,
I don't want to build a community that's just like, oh, if you're not, streaming with the VTuber thing, I don't want to see it. Cool, you don't want to be here.
I get you.
Because there's gonna be times where I want to show my fucking face, where I want to be here, and you're not looking at a fucking cartoon character.
I get you. You don't want to be known for that one specific thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the same way in that regard. But I mean, I would do like if I would to do the whole VTuber thing, I would do it as like I would start off doing that and then just have that be that thing. I wouldn't try to mix content. I think you taught me that over the past few years with just YouTube. Don't mix content. So channel not gonna go nowhere.
Yeah, I want, if I can have just 1,000 true fans, like real fans, those are the only ones I care about, rather than having 1 million fans that don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's true. I'd rather have 1 million people or 1,000 people watch my content than having 1 million people that don't. I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Mr. Chava. Mr. Chava's a real fan. He always leaves those comments in the comment section.
See, you said Mr. Chava. I was thinking the same thing. I was also thinking about A and B. Or Hitiro. Was that it? Man, I can't. A lot of names I can't pronounce. Hold on, right quick. Try this. Pause it for me.
Okay. All right, so that's all you wanted to see out of that video? Yeah, you're good.
So I was saying, speaking of chasing fans, there was another part of that video that I wanted to talk to you about. The money thing was just extra.
Okay. Which part was it?
Right there. You can go there. Keep going.
Just there?
Yeah.
You said keep going, so I'm assuming it's that
No,
tab.
just hit the button.
Oh, just hit it right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of people that are upset with these streamers for making so much money for just streaming on Twitch. I mean, some of these streamers are just playing video games. You also have people calling these streamers greedy because they do sponsorships and ask for donations on top of making millions of dollars every year. But at the same time, people are saying that streaming is actually very exhausting, and it's a lot more exhausting than people think. So there are two sides of the argument here. There's a lot of fans of these creators that are saying these creators deserve to make this much money, but there's also people saying that these creators do not deserve to make this much money. And it's very mixed right now.
Jimmy Wong saying that there's literal multi-billionaires that are actively paying zero in taxes. And they're taking advantage of the system. Good.
Yeah.
Good. If they're taking advantage of the system, that means there's a flaw in the system. And anybody who has the opportunity to exploit a system will exploit a system. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. If I had $1 million or I had $1 billion, best believe I'm going to find a way to do the exact same shit. I will game the system so much to where I'm paying $0 in taxes too. But on the other hand, I would be doing shit with my money too. Like there was a multi-billionaire in Switzerland, I think. He bought a ton, like thousands, hundreds of thousands of acres of Amazon rainforest from the companies that burn it for farmland. he bought the rainforest to preserve it, so that
So
way, we don't get rid of it. It's like that. That's the kind of shit that I would be doing. But I would also be paying $0 in taxes too. Fuck all that. Because it makes sense.
Money. And it's very mixed right now, but most people are just surprised to see how much money people are making off of new media.
That's because people are stupid. They just wasn't looking into
under
it.
a rock if you're surprised or shocked at the amount of money people on Twitch make.
That's why people do it.
So 𝐾𝐨 is straight up saying here, you should not be surprised. We have known that these people have made tons of money. The YouTuber and streamer Critical tweeted this out. He says it's super weird to see people freak out about Twitch income and act like it was some big secret when sub counts are publicly available. Take that number and multiply it by 2.5 or 3.5 and you're there. I made a whole video on it. It's not the Krabby Patty formula. It's basic shit. Pokimane tweeted this out. She says, at least people can't over-exaggerate me making millions a month off my viewers anymore. I capped my donations a year ago since I'm now at the point where sponsors, investments, and exclusive contracts can't sustain me. Transparently, subs plus stream ads are the lowest part of my income, and I want you guys to continue keeping that money in your pocket. Treat yourselves. Now, many of these big streamers who have their earnings revealed are extremely upset with Twitch for having this
Spider-Man over here getting mad and shit.
Obviously, their paycheck is being revealed in the public. Everyone is seeing this right now. XQC tweeted this out. He says, hey, Twitch, explain? He's obviously pretty ticked off. And these earning numbers that were leaked have now turned into some kind of leaderboard on Twitch. And you have streamers making jokes in their stream titles showing their number on this Twitch earnings leaderboard. So this is by far the biggest leak we've ever had when it comes to Twitch and YouTube. I've never seen something this huge before. And this could just be the beginning. This person could leak even more information about Twitch and the creators in the future.
It's not going to change anything.
On this story as it develops. And our next story for today also has to do with Twitch. So I'm sure we all know at this point that Twitch is the top streaming platform. All of the top streamers stream on Twitch, but it looks like YouTube live streaming is catching up with Twitch. A new survey came out that shows how many people are watching these streaming platforms, and it shows here that YouTube gaming is actually trailing behind Twitch now. So Twitch is clearly still the top live streaming platform with 36% of people saying they watch Twitch, but YouTube has 22%, and that's some of the highest numbers that we have seen from YouTube live streaming ever. So it looks like YouTube live streaming is really catching up with Twitch, and this might have to do with the fact that YouTube is taking so many of Twitch's top streamers. Big Twitch streamers like Dr. Lupo and Tim the Tabman have recently moved from Twitch to YouTube, and they've signed deals with YouTube.
It's weird seeing all these people that claim is big, and I have no idea who they are.
YouTube in the future. One of these streamers was Nick Merckx. So Nick Merckx was apparently going to leave Twitch and go to YouTube gaming. And there were many YouTubers that were talking about this. People really did think that Nick Merckx was going to leave Twitch and go to YouTube, but it turns out that Nick Merckx is not moving to YouTube. He is really going to stay.
That would be
Twitch.
like
And apparently Nick Merckx has signed one of the
if that was me, like if I was that guy, I would literally name my YouTube channel Super Neck or something like that. Like I would have to make fun of myself. Like it's just I would have to because it's a name that's funny. People would get the joke. Like if they click on it and then come and watch one of my videos, they would see it and laugh. And,
unless his neck wasn't that big before he made the channel.
Yeah, it could be, I guess, maybe. But he looks like the dude bro stereotype, so I would lean into that.
I know.
And just, be like, name the channel That Dude Bro. Or something like that. And you just let it be a thing. It would sell itself.
biggest Twitch deals ever. So clearly Nick Merckx has just signed a contract with Twitch where he is making a ton of money to stay on the platform. Now our final story for today comes from the very controversial YouTuber 𝐾𝐨𝐬𝐤𝐞. Now I'm sure many of you know who this YouTuber is. He is very popular right now. He makes millions of views every video, and his videos are him basically just doing mukbangs, okay?
Yo.
That's a lot. Now that's a lot of food. And he eats all of that in the video? So he's just trying to die when he's 40 of diabetes and shit.
I don't know who the chick is eating with him.
Oh, you mean the girl on the bottom right?
No, she fine, but like the one at the top, yeah. And then he over here
kissing a guy,
getting it on with some, yeah. This is so fucking weird to me. That's a lot of damn food. Damn, man. I would say just click on that last video, but I forgot we're not watching that video. We're not on his channel. I want to see that chick. She looks cute, but I can't really tell. That's a lot of fake shit on her face. So
yeah, I can see why people watch a lot of stuff, because the thumbnails, it reminds me of what's that channel, that Epic Mealtime, where they just make a bunch of food.
Yep.
and you put out a picture like that, you assume that they're gonna eat all of that food. So that's why you click on it and watch it. And they probably
They
don't eat
fucking
all.
do.
They do.
This
Why
guy does.
though? If you ain't,
So
I mean, that's like I get it. If you ain't like as a big fat guy, if you eating like that and you ain't burning that shit off, you're just
I
killing
know,
yourself. That's
I
fucking
know. Even
stupid.
even if you're burning it off, you're still
Yeah.
introducing a lot of sodium and a lot of other things into your diet and like into your organs and shit that you can't burn off. Like exercising doesn't burn that shit off right away.
No.
Like that's over time.
That's stupid.
So
And he a big guy too. Like he looks bigger than me, and I'm 300 pounds or just under 300. So
keep on watching.
yeah.
mukbangs, okay?
I mean, it just
eat
seems
food
that's
the whole video
like
and he'll talk about his
like
life,
killing
talk about
yourself
different
for
things
no
going on with
reason.
him.
For what?
And a lot of times he will be over the top. He will go kind of crazy in these videos, and it seems like he's doing it because he's playing a character. But many YouTubers have grown very concerned over 𝐿𝐼𝐻's rapid weight gain. You've had many YouTubers who have made videos on him over the past
Like, you
few
should not do
months.
that with
And last
McDonald's
week, the
fries,
massive
man, at
creator
all.
Critical made a video on 𝐿𝐼𝐻 where he titled it, "This YouTuber is slowly killing himself for
Yeah.
views." And in this video, Critical talks about how 𝐿𝐼𝐻 has been neglecting his health and gaining weight in order to get more views on YouTube. This situation
gonna kill
is
him.
insane. Just watch this.
But then he started to notice that the videos that gained a lot of traction were videos where he was just fucking gluttonous and eating 1,000,000 calories per sitting. So he stuck with it. And now he has a couple of channels where he does this pretty much every day, and it's been like this for the last 4 or so years. This is what he used to look like in 2017, and then when the
Are you
videos
fucking
really started to
serious?
gain traction, he gained over 200
God
pounds
damn.
in the last couple of years.
So he was
And
a healthy
it's
skinny
absolutely
dude.
true.
Now
It's
so
the
we got
audience's
posse.
fault for this.
What?
I was saying, so he was a healthy skinny dude, and then just in the past 2 or 3 years, he got 200 pounds overweight. God damn. It's a
Yeah.
fucking shame.
Yeah.
That's what that is. But you know what that is, right? That's the same of what you were talking about, chasing views, chasing subscribers. That's chasing success. But
Yeah.
you're doing it in a way where you can't even live and enjoy your success because you're gonna kill
It gets
yourself.
worse. It gets worse.
Don't tell me he like died.
No,
Okay.
no, it gets worse.
Okay.
They created what 𝐿𝐼𝐻 has become. Obviously, it's not all their fault. He is making the conscious decisions to completely throw away his
talking about
health
the
and
fans.
well-being, which has now led to his disability, which he claims to have.
So this video has been all over the internet the past week, and 𝐿𝐼𝐻 responded to Critical here. Critical made another response to him, and now 𝐿𝐼𝐻 has made 5 different videos on Critical, and many people are accusing 𝐿𝐼𝐻 of milking this situation and trying to get as many views as they can off of this. The
You're a
YouTuber Muda
YouTuber.
tweeted this out. He says, "Homie is going to be dead in a couple years, and it's just sad. This guy has had plenty of chances to get his shit together, and I don't feel sorry at all." And just a few days ago, while the height of this controversy was happening, people found out that 𝐿𝐼𝐻 was posting comments on his YouTube videos trying to bait people into buying his Patreon for $24 a month so that they can see him say offensive words. I mean, this guy is being so self-destructive right now. He's doing everything in his power to, I guess, make as many views as he can, and he just does not care about his reputation, about his health. I mean, it is very, very sad to see this, and to be honest, I see a lot of him in me. For those of you who don't know, just a few years ago, I was almost as big as 𝐿𝐼𝐻 myself. And at that point in time, I was so self-destructive, I just didn't care what happened to me. And this is why people are so concerned for 𝐿𝐼𝐻, because they feel like he's blinded by the views.
That guy
right
was
now,
nowhere near
and
as
he
big
just
as this
does
guy.
not care at all about himself. And it's very sad to see him go down this dark
Tell
path.
somebody else
People
that lie.
really hope that he will actually do a real weight loss transformation in the future, and we'll keep you guys updated if he does make any strides to do so, because I would love to see him turn his whole life around. And that's it for our video today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, just the audacity of Scarce saying I was almost as big as his.
Yeah,
No,
no the
you
fuck
weren't.
you weren't, man. Come on.
You
now.
weren't. Like maybe you're self-destructive, like but
Yeah, yeah, who
to
knows
that
how it
extent,
is. No,
were you
no.
self-destructive to that
No,
extent
he
to where
was
you're like
20, 30 pounds over what his weight should be. Like,
Yeah.
shit.
20 to 30 pounds? Try 60 to 80 pounds over his weight.
Even still, that ain't shit.
What? Oh, you talking about Scarce?
Yeah, this guy. Yeah. Scarce.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about the other guy. Like,
No, he's
way over.
No, I was, making pointing out the fact of like when he said that, oh, I'm just as big as this guy. I was like, no, the fuck you aren't.
Yeah.
I can
I mean,
look at
I know
that
it's
other big
cool.
guy and see like I'm a big dude, like I'm a big fat chubby person. I can look at him and be like, okay, he's way bigger than me.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's cool to try to find some kind of connection with somebody who's struggling.
Yeah.
But dude, this motherfucker actually like is charging $24 for a Patreon page to hear him say nigga.
I mean, he gonna need
Really?
he gonna need that money because like the guy said. I mean, in another 5 years, diabetes and
5.
other shit. Yeah, he
5.
probably not
Shit.
gonna live that long.
He said he did it in like 2018, like 2 years, 200 pounds?
No, he says 2017.
Oh, 2017.
So
But
18,
yeah,
19, 20, 21. So that's 3.5 years, I would say.
yeah, but that eating was just over, like, he gained 200 pounds in 2 years.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point,
So if he keeps it up another 4 years, yeah, he's dead.
shit, it don't even have to be another 4 years. Like,
No.
look how bad his health is now.
Yeah.
Shit, another 50 pounds, that motherfucker could be gone.
Yep.
Shit ain't
Diabetes,
worth it.
heart attack, clogged arteries. Like there's a few things that can take him out.
See, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, that's chasing shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. I never want to get to the
Fuck
point
no.
where I'm trying to chase people. Fuck that shit.
No.
It's not worth it.
I don't have the
It's not
mindset
worth
to that. Like I see that as in the same vein as people who have addictive personalities. Like I know me, like I don't have that. It's hell, I was like, my worst addiction is fucking soda, and you see what I'm drinking is fucking water right here. So it's
Yeah, now you fat fuck.
yeah, exactly. But this is like that's over.
You always put shit in your water though. I'm surprised that shit ain't high yellow.
You know what? Just because you want to talk shit, you know.
God.
Yeah, you wanna talk. Yeah.
Look at this shit. Turn
That's right.
neon red. Good
That's right.
Lord.
Yeah, it tastes good too.
Disgusting.
Tired of shit. But yeah, but like my bigness is over like my whole life, not in like 2 years.
Yeah.
So like just the
Shit, same as mine.
yeah, you have those people that have those addictive personalities where you see it a lot with like small YouTubers. Like where they start a channel and then feel like they don't get the success that they should be getting for whatever reason. And they find something that works and then they just stick to it religiously. And then they get tired of doing it or get burned out or whatever.
Yeah.
So my problem with that is like he knows he's killing himself. That's the part that gets me. It's not like you don't know. You know you're a big fucking fat ass. You know, almost everybody knows now that being fat can fucking kill you. You know, and it's like I get chasing the dream. Yeah, you're getting money from it. You're getting views and subs. But like at that rate, you're dead in like 5 years. What good is all the money gonna do you? You're
Man.
like it's like what do you think? You could just go to the hospital, get surgery, and let that be that? I mean, no, that's not how that works.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Say that to somebody who's been chain smoking for like 2 years.
Yeah, that's true. Same thing.
They ain't
Addictive
gonna
personality.
stop. They're not gonna stop.
Same mentality.
I have an addictive personality. Well, to certain things, not everything. Obviously, working out is not addictive. Addiction to me.
Shoot, you and me both. I'm trying to make it an addiction with me, but
I'm about to say it used to be like there were certain things that made me fall off of it didn't make me fall off of exercising, but it gave me the opportunity to fall off of exercising like that. Well, money, that's the thing, because the gym membership I did have was super expensive. But anyway, I can see it. I can kind of understand that. Like, there's been times where I thought about doing mukbang shits too, but it's like, not to that extent.
Yeah.
Like eating or like cooking and then eating and chilling and stuff like that. That's one thing, but consuming that amount of calories to where you got sleep apnea and you got oxygen breathers and shit, nah.
You know what I would do to flip the idea with that? I would be
Starve yourself for 87 hours?
No, take the same thing, but just flip it into exercise. So let's say like you're a big person who's like 400 pounds.
What's the difference between that and the exercise channel?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, that's true, but more people would like to see the transformation over time. You know, everybody likes to hear those stories about people. Oh, this is where I was and this is where I'm at now. Everybody loves that shit. But
the issue is that happens at one time.
Exactly. If you can get that kind of let's say, motivation, like how he got people to watch him eat food and kill himself, then if you can turn that into, let's say, like, oh, you stream and every time you die or whatever, or if somebody donate $50, you got to do like 10 sit-ups or some shit. You know, that would be better it'd be better for him and as a mindset for the people, because that would inspire a lot of people too.
Yeah, but that would take conscious thought into doing something that's more difficult than sitting there and eating.
Yeah.
So it's like get money easily by eating tons of food, or have to strain yourself and work hard to get money and get people to, one, stop watching your food videos and watching your exercise videos. Remember,
that's
this
not
is
the
his
same
community
audience.
now.
Yeah.
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 So it's like, yo, why you exercising, motherfucker? Like, I want to be fat too. Like, I came here to watch you eat because I'm bulimic. I don't eat. I want to watch you eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's hard to turn that trend around once you get it going.
Yeah. And then you have the YouTube algorithms and all of that stuff pushing you towards this because that's what your channel is relegated to. I get you.
Yeah. But also fuck him for saying the N-word, you know, getting people to pay to say this shit. What an asshole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He won't be around for too long.
I don't care. Though. Yeah.
Just saying. It ain't the most public or popular opinion, but
somebody been watching Squid Games, nigga. Like, that should have been a Squid Game right there. Eat these calories, don't die. Fuck, dude.
See, now I can see another way of flipping that idea. Doing that, but with all healthy food. So doing like
watch this shit.
Okay, well,
I don't want to.
Some of us say everything has an audience.
I don't want to sit there and see a motherfucker eat a giant bowl of lettuce. The fuck? That is the most uninteresting shit ever.
So you say that we should do that one day.
I say that because I'm damn sure not about to do that. I eat salad. The biggest salad I ate was probably like a bag about that big. I ain't eating no more than that. I'm not.
Well, fine. We could do. I got 2 big bags of greens downstairs that I bought.
I don't fucking eat greens.
I can cook them bitches up. Can bring a big bowl. We can stream tomorrow, and make it into something. What you think?
Fuck, I'm gonna do? Sit here and watch you eat greens?
Like, we can play something, and then we'll figure it out.
Why you want to create an audience like that, man? Why?
I'm just saying. We don't need the audience specifically.
You playing into a stereotype now. See, now you about to go get some greens.
No, I already have the greens. I gotta eat them up anyway.
Next thing you know, it's gonna be a big ass watermelon and shit. Like the whole
healthy.
Watermelon.
Be inspiring
whole
people.
Fried chicken. That's what you're gonna do next.
No, healthy food.
A whole baked chicken. That's what you're gonna do next.
That's not healthy.
Okay, fine. A whole half of baked salmon. That's what you're gonna do. It's not healthy if you eat too much of it, nigga. That's the point. That's the point. God. But it's healthy though. Yeah, but it's a lot of it. I don't want to eat a whole bag of carrots.
Yeah, we don't have to eat that much, but yeah, that was kind of. I mean, I can't eat that much. I'm like a big bitch now. Like like as a kid, I used to be able to eat when I was like 14 to 15. I used to eat a whole full-size pizza, and then still want more.
I can do that now.
I can't do that now. I'll get halfway around and then be like, oh, I'm getting full. I'll be like, I'm such a bitch now. Like
maybe not in one sitting, but I can do it like in 2 hours. That pizza's gonna be gone.
Nah,
not in one sitting, but eight slices to me ain't shit. It depends on where you get it from, though. It depends on where the 8 slices is coming from. Because Little Caesar's 8 slices is smaller than like, you know, Pizza Hut's giant 8 slices. You know, or no. Little Caesar's is smaller than like Papa John's.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that shit is different. And then is it like thin crust or deep dish? Because thin crust, nigga, I'd take 2 of those. Deep dish,
a lot of bread to be soaking up.
Yeah, and if it's don't let it be a Chicago pizza, nigga. The pizza pie bullshit where it's just nothing but cheese, slice looking like it's that thick and shit.
Nah.
Like what is that, cheesecake? No, nigga, this is pizza.
Give me one slice of that. I'm good.
Nah. I had one slice of that, bro. Oof, no, never again.
Yeah,
Never again.
I can't imagine eating because you know that a lot of that stuff.
It's pure cheese.
Yeah, pizza is like the worst thing you can fucking eat. Like even though it tastes fucking good, but like it's just like I don't know. Me being a big man about to hit my 40s in like 2 years, it's like you look at food different. You know, it's like I'm trying to be more healthier with a lot of the shit. Like even though I don't
Okay.
apply it, but it's like
So you
I'm
trying
like,
to eat them greens? I can eat the pizza. Let's do that.
well, only if you give me a slice though.
Nah, nigga.
Send me a slice through Skype.
Uh-uh. I'll slap that shit against the webcam for you. There you go. Lick the screen. Nigga. That's all I get.
Oh, man. So, any closing thoughts about these topics or whatever?
These topics, yo, money is money. If you get money, like however you get your money, do it. Like if it's legal, do it. I don't give a shit. Like I don't care because it doesn't really affect me that much. And I know somebody's out there is going to say it does affect you because you have to pay taxes and blah blah blah. But look, I'm trying to find my way to make that money so I ain't got to pay taxes.
Damn right, me too.
If more minorities get rich enough and don't pay taxes, they'll change the law. So support your local minority. Support us.
Damn
Subscribe
right.
and comment and like the video. That's how you support us.
Mm-hmm.
So we can change the system. Aha. See, we ain't doing it selfishly. We doing this like, in a giving format. And
It's
as
just give to us first.
yeah,
And then, we'll get back.
and then we can give back.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Once we get it.
Once we get yes. Yes. And this isn't like Full Metal Alchemist. It won't be like
Equivalent
equal.
exchanged.
Yeah, it won't be because then I still need, right? And I don't want to be that guy that borrows money again after paying it back. That'd be weak. You know what I mean? We don't live like that around here.
No, definitely don't.
You give to us, we give back in karma. So and then the next dude with the food thing, hey, I hope he makes it through and flips his life around. And at the same time, fuck you for the offensive comment in the what do you call it? The Patreon thing. Yeah. Fuck that. It's hard for me to have any kind of a sense of sympathy for anyone like that.
Yeah. He could have worded that differently. Like if you'd have just said, uncensored content.
No.
Well, I'm not saying specifically with the N-word. I mean that's a whole other ball game. But I'm
he
saying
did it for a reason.
Oh, I know why he did it. But what I'm saying is like, let's say like if he was the kind of YouTuber who didn't cuss or whatever, and that was his thing on YouTube or whatever. But if you wanted to see unfiltered content, then Patreon.
If he
for that.
was,
but that's not what he put in that title in that
Exactly.
Patreon. He put exactly that. So that tells me exactly how
he knew exactly what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
So fuck him.
Mm-hmm.
But thanks for the news, Scarce. Really appreciate that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I guess we'll see you guys in the next one. Later.